Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we will be discussing some FSO MCQs on topic food additive. So let's start. Which class of additives used to control the moisture level in food? The first one is humectant. What is humectant? Humectants is substance that attract the water. The example of humectants is the glycerin, sorbitol, sodium lactate, and honey. This is an example of humectants. What is the main role of humectants? Is to bind the water and control the water activity of product. The water activity reduction achieved by adding the humectant to food to enhance the stability and maintain the texture and reduce the microbial activity. The oldest are widely used humectants are salt and sugar. Second option, anti-caking agent. The anti-caking agent is a are prevent the product from lumping and binding together of product. Natural anti-caking agents are the magnesium silicate and cornstarch, and synthetic anti-caking substance that made from silica dioxide and iron ammonium citrate. Anti-caking either act as absorb moisture or act as a sealant and repel water and oil. Third option, improver. Improver is another type of food additives that is used active the gluten in any food product. The mostly improver used as in a bread making process. It acts as down to starch and rises the bread mixture. The main function of improver is improve or increase the strength and workability of dough. This is the main function of improver. And last one is the sequestration. Its substance is used in food additive as a food additive to improve the quality and stability of food. Sequestration is made from the chelate complex with polyvalent metal ions, especially copper, iron, and nickels, which can prevent the oxidation of fat in the food. The example of sequestration is EDTA, sodium metabisulfate, and citric acid. The answer of this question is A. Humectants, which is the control of moisture of food. EDTA stands for, what is EDTA? EDTA is substance to prevent lipooxidation as color and flavor stabilizer used in food. EDTA used in food products such as salad dressing, sauce, mayonnaise, pickles, vegetable, canned beans and legumes, distilled alcoholic beverage. EDTA is a synthetic ingredient. It's not a naturally occurring. And the formula of EDTA is C10 H16 N2 and O8. It is a formula of EDTA. And EDTA is soluble in water. It is odorless, colorless, and white crystal powder. And the full form of EDTA is ethylene diamine tetra acetic acid. The answer is C. Dash is additive used to retain the texture of canned fruit and vegetables. Options are improver. We are discussing the improver in first question. The main function of improver is increasing the strength and workability of dough. What is stabilizer? Stabilizer is used in food to preserve its texture of food. Mainly used in a stabilizer is preventing in ice crystal from forming in frozen food such as ice cream, preventing fruit from settling the products such as jam, yogurt, and jellies. An example of stabilizers are alginate, agar, carrageenan, cellulose, guar gum, xanthan gum. This is an example of stabilizer. What is a firming agent? Uh, Firming agent is a main function is a staining and staining the structure of food and preventing its collapse during processing. During the processing of fruit, to prevent the collapse of food. The example of firming agent is calcium salt or aluminum sulfate. They are mainly used in a fresh fruit and vegetable to retain their structure. So this question answer is firming agent. Which of the following synthetic resin is used as clarifying agent? What is clarifying agent? Clarifying agent or clarifying is a process to remove impurity from liquid. The clarifying main function is to remove haziness, and sedimentation and oxidative deterioration of product in fruit juice, beer and wines. Freshly pressed juice contains suspended solid that are deliberately precipitate prior to filtration. Precipitation step is called as a clarification. Remove the solid material that have potential to from after bottling acid. The options of A. Bentonite, B. Polyamide, C. Gelatin. This question right answer is polyamide, which is a synthetic resin. All these are the clarifying agent, but polyamide is a clarifying synthetic resin is used as a clarifying agent. Name the additive which used to control the pH of food solution. Options are buffer. What is buffer? A solution that can resist pH change upon the addition of acid or base. Thus, the maintaining the pH of solution relatively stable. And importance of process and reaction which is required specific and stable pH range. Buffering agent means material is used to counter acid and alkaline change during storage and processing steps. Those are improving. What main function of buffer is to maintain the pH of food or solution. What is surface activity? Surface activity are molecules with capability to absorb to solid surface fluid interface, a property that allow them to act as a multifunction ingredient. Dispersion agent, emulsifier, foaming, anti-foaming, lubricant. This is the example of surface active agent. The surface active agents modify interfacial tension of water using substances that have one lyophilic and one hydrophilic group in molecule. And third option is stabilizer. What is stabilizer? Stabilizer is a preserve the structure of food. And clarifying agent we are discussing in before uh, in Fourth question. The main function of clarifying agent is remove the hagginess and or sedimentation and oxidative deterioration of product in fruit, juice and wine. This question answer is buffer, which is maintain the pH of food solution or control the pH of solution. How the thickeners improve a food product. What is thickener? Thickener is substance that increase the viscosity and without substantially changing its property of food. Thickener may also improve the suspension of other ingredient or emulsion which increase the stability of product. Thickener in use in oil as a viscosity of oil so that it will not be as a running and without break down the easily at high temperature. This is a use of thickener in oil. Options are A. They prevent the food from drying out. B. They increase the viscosity oil in water. C. They stabilize the oil in water. D. None of the above. The right answer is B. They increase the viscosity oil in water. Which of the following non-carbohydrate material act as a stabilizer? Options are A. Agar-agar. Agar-agar is a polysaccharide which is obtained from the red algae. Agar is a main use in fruit preserve, ice cream, and clarifying agent and desserts. Agar is a use in food. Agar is also used in growth media like in microorganisms, bacteria, and fungi. Gelatin. Gelatin is a colorless, flavorless food ingredient commonly derived from collagen taken place of animal body parts. It brittles when they are rubbery then moist. It is also commonly used to gelling in food, beverages, medicine and drugs. Gelatin is a present in gelatinous desserts, most gummy and candy and mushrooms, ice cream, dips and yogurts are use of gelatin. Gelatin is a collection of pectin and protein produced by partially hydrolysis of collagen extracted from skin, bone, connective tissue of animals such as domesticated cattle, pig, chicken, and fish. Gelatin is obtained from uh, mainly skin, bone, and connective tissue of animals. Move to the carrageenan. Carrageenan is also is a polysaccharide. It is obtained from red edible seaweed. Uh, Carrageenan has a three types: kappa carrageenan, etocarrageenan, and lambda-carrageenan. This is the three types of carrageenan. Carrageenan mainly used in dairy and meat products due to their strong binding of food of protein. The use of carrageenan. Move to the alginate. Alginate is a naturally occurring edible polysaccharide. It is a polysaccharide. Alginate is a polysaccharide. It's found from the brown algae. Algae. Uh, Alginate is used in food industry as a thickening agent uh, in use in drinks, ice cream, gelling, and so on. Many products of food industry. The use of alginate. This Question answer is gelatin, which is obtained from the animal parts, and agar, carrageenan, and alginate. It is a polysaccharide which is found from the algae. Agar is formed from the red algae. Carrageenan also be formed from the algae, and alginate also from the brown algae. Only gelatin is obtained or found from the animal parts. So answer is gelatin. The enzyme used clarify the beverage. What is a clarify or clarifying agent? The clarifying agent is used as avoid the haziness and oxidative of fruit and juice. What is pectinase? Pectinase is a enzyme which is used in a fruit juice, which is clarifying the fruit and juice and beer mainly used. What is papain? Papain. Papain is a whitish liquid of papaya which is used in tenderization of meat. Catalyze is an enzyme is property to protecting cell from oxidative damage of reactive oxygen species. And lactase is used as a preservative uh, in many foods and also prevent the decolorization and work as a gelling agent and curing agent. So this question answer is A. Pectinase, which is used as a clarifying agent in beverages. The agent responsible for flavor is move to the options ester. What is ester? Ester is a compound derived from the acid in which the hydrogen atom, at least one acid hydroxy group of that acid is replaced by the organic group. Ester can be helped to enhance the flavor are especially used as a emulsifier. Ester is used in beverages like a flavoring in wine, such drinks. Ester is used naturally in fruit and enhance their flavor. Move to the aldehydes. Aldehyde also used as a flavoring agent. Aldehyde is a natural component of fruit and vegetable spices and nuts. Example of fruit which is aldehyde is present. Pea contain trace acetaldehyde and cinnamons contain cinnamaldehyde. Uh, what is ketones? Ketones also be as a used as a produce as a flavor. Simplest as ketones is acetone, mainly sugars, mainly steroids, and solvent acetone, methyl acetone to precursor for fresh butter as alkoxide acid. This question answer is D. All of the options are correct. The ester, aldehydes, and ketones, all three are agent is responsible producing the flavor. Which acid is higher bacteriostatic? What is a bacteriostatic? Bacteriostatic is an antibiotic must work together with immune system to remove the microorganism from body. Bacteriostatic effect on many groups of microorganisms such as Staphylococcus and dysentery and typhoid. Main function of bacteriostatic is is to inhibit the growth of bacteria. The options are acetic acid, tartaric, citric, malic. The acetic acid has more pH or more ability to inhibit the growth of bacteria. That's why. Acetic acid has higher bacteriostatic or high acidic content. That's why they say that higher bacteriostatic. A permitted quantity of sodium benzoate in jam, jelly, and preserve. What is sodium benzoate? Sodium benzoate is sodium salt of benzoic acid. It's widely used in food preservative in pickling agent as a pickling agent. The main function of sodium benzoate is to inhibit the growth of microorganisms or bacteria, yeast, and mold. The sodium benzoate is a first preservative. It is a first preservative allowed by the FDA use in a food. Sodium benzoate is a wide. It is used as a preservative in juice. Should not result in the level of exceeding 0.1% in beverage. So this question answer is 200 ppm. According to FSSAI class 2 preservative. What is class 1 and class 2 preservative? Class 1 preservative is belonging to nature source which allow or also exist the preservative effect in food. Example of class 1 preservative are sugar, salt, vinegar, and spices, honey, etc. And class 2 preservative are benzoate, sorbate, propionate, sulfite are also used broadly as a class 2 preservative in fruit processing. And options are acetic acid. It is a belonging to class 1 preservative. Dextrose is not as used as it is also as a sugar, so it is under class 1 preservative. Is also class 1. Uh, Glucose also class 1, and niacin. Niacin is a polycyclic antibacterial peptide produced by the bacterium lactic that is used as a food preservative. And niacin is a class 2 preservative. So this question answer is C, niacin. Sulfur dioxide cannot be used to preserve naturally colored juice because of its sulfur dioxide. It a common food additive used as a preservative. The sulfur dioxide is inhibit the growth of microbes such as yeast, mold, bacteria, crossing cell wall of microbes and disturbing the normal functioning of microbes. The sulfur dioxide can inhibit the spoilage causes microorganisms and extend the shelf life of food product. And, sulfur dioxide is act as an antioxidant and bleaching agent. This question answer is D, bleaching action. Chelating agent are also known as what is chelating agent? The use of each substance which reduce the blood and tissue level of injurious heavy metals. Chelating agents are generally classified based upon the target heavy metals, just like iron, copper, mercury, lead, belonging to major target. Chelation is the type of bonding of ions and molecule to metals ions to involved formation are present two or more separate polydentate bonds between polydentate ligands and single central metal atoms. These ligands are called as a chelaton. The another names of chelating agents are chelaton, chelator, chelating agent, sequestrating agent. The molecule that form complex with transmission metals and they are reformed here as metal scavenger. The question answer is C. Both sequester and metal scavenger is a chelating agent. Which of the following can be used as leavening agent? What is a leavening agent? Leavening agent, it is a agent or it is a substance which is used in dough or batter to forming a foam action in dough. A leavening agent is mechanical action by which air is incorporated in dough and batter. Example of a leavening agent are sodium, baking soda, baking powder, whipping agent, whipping eggs, white, cream, active or instant dry yeast, even steam, and ammonium bicarbonate and sodium bicarbonate. This is the example of leavening agent. The question answer is all of the above. Sodium benzoate, it is also is a leavening agent. Water vapor are also using as a leavening agent in and uh, ammonium bicarbonate also used in a leavening agent in dough. So answer is D, all of the option. Dash is the naturally occurring stabilizer used in cream, ice cream and beverages. What is stabilizer? It is an additive used in food to help preserve its structure and typically use of this stabilizer to preventing oil water emulsion from the separating in product. Stabilizer commonly used are sodium alginate, calcium carboxymethyl cellulose (CMC), guar gum, lotus bean gum, carrageenan, gelatin, and pectin. This is example of stabilizer which is used as stabilizer and stabilizer which is used in ice cream such as a guar gum, uh, cellulose gum. This is example of stabilizer which is used in ice cream. The question answer is A. Guar gum, which is used as a stabilizer in ice cream and beverages. Niacin is a what is niacin? Niacin is a polycyclic antibacterial peptide produced by the bacterium Lactococcus lactis that is used a food preservative. Niacin is an antimicrobial peptide produced by the certain gram-positive bacteria that include Lactococcus and Streptococcus species. Niacin is a potential microorganism active against the wide spectrum of gram-positive bacteria. Narrow-spectrum antibiotics target to few bacteria, but broad-spectrum antibiotics target to many types of bacteria. The options are A. Narrow-spectrum antibiotic, B. Wide-spectrum antibiotic, D. C. Stabilizer. What is stabilizer? We are seen in previous question. Uh, Nutrient supplement. What is nutrient supplement? Nutrient supplement are any dietary supplement that is intended to provide nutrition to otherwise not be consumed in sufficient quantity. For example, vitamins, minerals, protein, amino acid, other nutrients, substance product are usually ingested in form of caps or liquid form. This question answer is B. Wide spectrum antibiotic. Lecithin. What is a lecithin? Lecithin is a primarily found in soybean and egg. which is found in soybean, bean, and egg. Uh, it is also present in a wheat, germ, peanut, and liver. The food additive lecithin is made in industrial process. The example of lecithin is soya lecithin, which created from the combination of soybean oil, and hot water. Lecithin is an emulsifier as a wetting agent of viscosity reduction, as release the agent and for the crystallization control. Lecithin is a help to ensure that salad dressing consistent creaming texture and pre, uh, prevent cheese slices from sticky to the package, and lecithin also enhance the elasticity and quality of baking dough. Options are alkaloids. What is alkaloids? Alkaloids are the nitrogen compound of low molecular weight. It is a human diet in which alkaloids are present in coffee beans, coca beans, tea leaves, and tomatoes. Example of alkaloids are morphine, quinine, caffeine. What is second option is glycoside. Glycoside. The example of glycoside is the cyanogen, flavonoids, phenols, steroids, and terpenoids. Saponin. The fruit have glycosidic uh, apple, apricot, cherries, peanut, uh, plum, that is particularly sweet. The glycoside is present in fruit. Move to the third options. Phospholipids. What is phospholipid? It is a compound lipid consisting of a phosphoric acid, nitrogen base, and alcohol and fatty acid. Food that are good source of phospholipid include eggs, egg, liver, meat, fish. This is source of phospholipid. Uh, Shellfish and oil seeds. This is an example of phospholipids. Lecithin is a mixture of a phospholipid found in mainly in egg, yolk, soybean, and glycine. Lecithin is a complex mixture of phospholipid, glycolipid, carbohydrate, and triglyceride. So the answer of this question is C. Phospholipid. Lecithin are present in phospholipid. The product of autooxidation is called. What is autooxidation? It is a spontaneous oxidation of compound in air. In the presence of oxygen, ester slowly oxidize to form hydroperoxide and peroxide. The product of an autooxidation is free radical. The, the question answer is A. Free radicals. Uh, Second option is a butyrate hydrogen. It is a antioxidant. It is used as a input additive as a antioxidant. ADDITIVE also used as a antioxidant uh, in food. The answer of this question is a free radical. What is sequenced? Uh, what are sequenced? Sequenced is improve the quality and stability of product. A sequenced is from select complex with polyvalent metal ions, especially copper, iron, nickel, which prevent the oxidation of fat in the food. The sequenced is type of preservative. The sequenced is used as a preservative. The options are A. They are added to keep the food stable. B. Form a completion with metal like copper, iron, etc. C. Add for color. D. They keep the food oxidized. The answer of this question is B. For our more video, please see the link in description and for daily updates and study material. Please follow us on Telegram, Instagram and LinkedIn. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends. Thank you.